Father Tom Smith. I'm a conventional Franciscan, province-related consolation. When I was 2.5 years old, I stepped into a hammer mill. It's a grinder, part of a farm life, and my right leg was amputated, so I only have 4 inches left of my femur. I don't remember that, but my dad and my mom were so good to me, and the doctor made a suggestion. He said, treat him like any of the other kids. And I said, I don't remember that, but they did. They let me climb and ride bicycles and drive tractors when I was young and do anything that I felt I could as long as I was safe. As I grew up, I began to realize that there are certain limitations to being an amputee. But that is not something that is so difficult that I have to say this is good my identification. It's not. It's not my identification. I see myself as a whole human being, as someone who is capable in lots of areas. I remember riding a bus in Washington, D.C. once, and I've been there for 2.5, 3 years, and I looked up and it says, handicapped and disabled or senior citizens can travel for half price. I thought, damn, I could have been traveling for half price all this time. Never even thought about it. It didn't occur to me that I was able to do that, because that's not how I see myself. I don't see myself as handicapped, disabled, or a victim. I see myself as capable. And I've been keeping a journal ever since I was in college. And I remember reading something one time that says there are some people who think there are 3 things they'd like to do in their world. One is to plant a tree, and I've planted lots of trees. And the other is to have a child, and that's not going to happen for me because I'm a Franciscan. And the third is to write a book. Didn't really think about that a whole lot until after a while of reflecting in my journal, I saw that, yeah, I could write something, and people encouraged me. And so it was kind of a COVID project. I decided to make it happen. And the focus of it is on how I deal with the limitations in my life, most especially based on the loss of my leg when I was 2 years old, but then lots of other limitations. And I found that writing the book was actually very helpful for me, because it helped me to reflect on my own life through the years and different themes that have been important to me, and also to say, yeah, this is worthwhile. This is worthwhile, not for anybody else necessarily, but for me to put it into print. And so I was able to do that with the experience and the help of some other people, because it's one thing to write in a journal where I'm not worried about grammar and sentences and paragraphs and all that kind of stuff and layout, but to put it into a book form is much more disciplined. And yet I think it also helps me to do so, because in that part it makes me look at my life in a different way, as a Franciscan and as a man, and to say, this is what I believe in. This is what I find is important to me. Pobre Tom is the title I used for it, because there was a story told about me and somebody felt sorry for me, and I said, you don't have to feel sorry for me. I'm doing just fine. And so may the Lord help you to find the best way to reflect on your life, whether it's in whatever format, and grow in how you see yourself and one another.